Thank you all so much for being here with us for the Secret Handshake presentation at E3. We're so happy to be here in LA. We couldn't do it without you. Thank you for tuning in at 6:45 for our presentation at E3. That's right, E, Education, Entertainment, Economics. Woo! Thank you all again so much. We couldn't do it without the fans. We appreciate you. I'm going to go ahead. My name is Jerry. I'm going to go ahead and bring up my teammates. Can I bring up Cassie and Eminas? You amazing creator. Woo! Yes! Wonderful band. And I'm going to go ahead and bring up our producer, our star, Harper.
Oh, stars. Star is a weird choice.
We're all stars.
Star is a weird choice.
We're all stars.
For that. Wow,
Oh
E3.
my God.
I can't believe we're here in Los Angeles.
Wow, thanks to all the fans, and thanks
Thank you
to
so much to our fans.
all.
everyone joining us in the chat today. Thanks to Emma joining us in the chat. Thanks to all
Emma.
the fans.
Thank you, fans. Thank you, everyone. We love it.
We
Joining us
literally
today.
love you so much.
Yeah.
Wow,
I
LA.
love being here in
LA.
LA for E3.
That
Eggs,
traffic.
empanadas,
Exciting.
elephants. Exciting.
Mm-hmm. Always good to have a whole plan while you're here in LA.
Oh, I love to have a plan in LA. Thank you all so much. We're so excited. We've got some really great, phenomenal, innovative things. We cannot wait to tell you what we're going to be showing you in the upcoming year.
Can I just say that we're about to pop off?
Wow. Yeah, a lot of incredible.
Can I say that? Can I say that?
You can't say it again. You've said it once, and that was the limit on
that's
it
the only
before it
time I'm
becomes an
allowed to say
R
it.
rating, unfortunately. So
Yay, yay.
we've got a lot of exciting presentations coming up.
I'm really feeling like the energy from this crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what's different about being in LA.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like
great.
in our new,
It's
in
just
our,
like you can.
I mean, we
feed off
have
it.
to thank the fans. We couldn't
I-
be here
fans
without you.
we
couldn't
literally
be here
couldn't be
without
here
you.
without
We
you.
appreciate you so
thank
much.
you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
love your hat.
Incredible
Oh,
to be in
I-
this convention
I
center.
love that you have the shirt. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
God.
It's not weird that you wore it. No,
How-
it's
wait,
not.
How is that
I love
person wearing exactly what I'm wearing
It's like
right now?
It's
so
it's
good.
like that thing where
guys move so
the
quick.
person in the
Yeah,
Beyonce
yeah,
cosplay
so
at the
quick.
second
Yes.
night of Homecoming.
Yeah.
It's like this. The fans now.
How do they know?
How do they know?
And you're so good.
It's a lot.
Amazing.
It's
You're
incredible.
so amazing.
And we couldn't be happier to be here at E3.
Truly.
I physically couldn't be happier.
It's
Truly.
so exciting. I can't wait to share everything we have.
We're so excited to have everything we have. We're so excited. I'm going to actually send my colleagues away.
Okay, thank you so
we can
much.
Go ahead and introduce the new
Thank
next
you.
presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh. I mean, come on, everyone. Give it up for them. Give it up for Harper and Cassie.
Woo!
Absolutely. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to bring someone up for the first presentation. I'm going to go ahead. Let's go. Come on up, Harper. Let's show what we've got going on.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody. Oh, boy. Oh, we're already going too far into this presentation. Oh, dear. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you so much for being here at E3. It's so exciting. As you may have just heard, I'm Harper. I'm one of the producers here at Secret Handshake. I also deal with some of the art design, some of the user experience. And I'm so excited to show you what we have today. First of all, I just want to start with, some of you may know me. Some of you may know me at HarperB. That's my Twitter handle. Thank you very much. And we're going to be breaking down a lot of things tonight, taking a deeper look at a lot of things tonight. And the first thing that we're going to look at is actually that Twitter handle, at HarperB. And we're going to break that down to its base components. That's something we're going to be doing tonight. At HarperB, let's take a look at that. We know we've got sort of three different parts. There's the @ symbol, which is just specific to Twitter. That's a little Twitter sign. But then after that, we've got Harper. We've got B. Two components. And as we've been out here on the showroom floor, as we've been able to talk to the fans, we've been able to do some informal and some more formal surveys, I started to realize, the whole team started to realize, people didn't necessarily know the B, HarperB, the B in HarperB, it stands for the Harper brand. HarperB, that stands for the Harper brand. Some people didn't know that. We were surprised to learn. The Harper brand. That's important. Let's take a look at the brand highlights. Some work that you've seen from this studio in the past. Of course, we had the Golden Hour. Everyone's very familiar with this one. That was a stage show in Oklahoma, so everybody saw that. Rassle Dassle, of course. This was a collaboration with Wampus Reynolds and Alex Sanchez, and we stopped paying for hosting, so you can't download it anymore. Kisses with Candy. Another exciting project. Huge video released on Twitter. It's 36 seconds long, less than a minute. Okay, and I think what we can see from that work, from the Harper brand, everything we can see from that's been made so far. We see the Golden Hour, the Rassle Dassle, we see Kisses with Candy. I think you can see a clear progression leading up to what was, of course, Project On the Line. Now, probably you know Project On the Line, that's what eventually came to be known as Secret Handshake.
Woo!
Thank you. Thank you very much. Secret Handshake. We're very proud of Secret Handshake. Thank you. And we couldn't have done it.
Yep.
We couldn't have done it without all of you.
Woo!
Couldn't have done it without, I see there are 4 people watching right now. We couldn't have done it without you. We couldn't have done it without you. Of course, Secret Handshake was launched towards the end of 2016. It's a surprising history. Just about 2 years after that, of course, became secrethandshake.live. Very exciting.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Very exciting.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Yeah.
Secrethandshake.live, of course. That went live. That launched in Q4 of 2018, and it's been incredible. Thank you so much. We've done over 50 live streams. This is 51.
Hey.
And there are over 3 days worth of video content through the platform. So exciting. And we have over 30 subscribers. Wow, incredible. Truly incredible to have over 30 subscribers. So what's next for us? What's next for the Secret Handshake Live brand? What do we see coming next? We've seen the past. We've talked about the present. So what do we have in the future? Let's take a look at the elements that people are looking for when they come to Secret Handshake. Maps, plans, laying things out, stories, storytelling. What does it all mean? Cars, transportation, moving from one location to another, perhaps across a nation. Storytelling, again, an important part. It's writing things down, making memories, and telling stories. And breaking things down to their component parts. We come back to this idea that we talked about at the beginning of the presentation, breaking things down to their component parts. I'm sorry if any of these photos are copyrighted. They were all built in this PowerPoint setup. That's the brand, folks. That's the brand. And I want to talk about what those component parts are. I want to talk about what the pieces of Secret Handshake are. What if we took the Secret Handshake brand and we broke it down to its individual components? What would we say those components were? Would we say maybe Tracy Lawrence? Would we say Elaine Clifford? Arthur Edwin, perhaps? Cleveland Hines, maybe? Barbara Sherman? Eddie Terry? Or even Grace Russell? When we talk about these names, when we talk about these people, when we talk about Secret Handshake Live, and we talk about the Harper brand, these people, these are Harper's people.
Yeah! Woo!
Breathtaking.
What's that? Oh, you're breathtaking. Harper's people. Folks, we're talking about Harper's people. And what we're so excited. Thank you so much.
Yes, yes.
Thank you so much. We're so excited to announce today Harper's People 2.
Hey! What?
Thank you. Very exciting, very exciting. Coming within the next few months, Harper's People is going to include a ton of downloadable content. It's going to be a great new expansion. Everyone's going to love all these new people and the stories about them. Also, it may expand to not people because that's kind of been the pattern lately. Again, I'm Harper at Harper B. This has been an exciting reveal. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm going to give it over now to your wonderful host. I'm going to bring back out Jerry, everybody. Jerry.
Hey! Ooh! Yeah!
Thank you all. Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And can I just say, wow. I'm so excited for Harper's People too. Now to include more, not people. And I'm so excited to bring up for you our very next presentation. I cannot wait for you to find out what's coming up next from our amazing co-host, Cassie and Aminus.
Hello! 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 Whoa. What's up? You might know me as the band. up, guys? It's me, Cassini. I'm like, yeah. Here I am. Hi. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. We're thrilled. I just want to say on behalf of the Secret Handshake team that we're thrilled to have you here. We're thrilled that you sort of propelled us to this moment. And I want to take you on an exciting sort of experience. And let's start off with just some sort of like free association, words that you think of when we talk about video games. We talk about competition. We talk about guns. We talk about fighting. We talk about controllers. We talk about, points. We talk about winning. We talk about, all of these words that frankly don't resonate with me. So I wanted to take this opportunity to show you what the future of gaming could look like through my eyes. Hi, this is going to be my immersive gaming experience by me, Cassiany, one half of Team Chaos Minas. All right, so picture this. A virtual oasis, okay? I'm talking about a game for non-gamers. I'm talking about me being the voice for the underrepresented, the people who don't fucking care about gaming, the people who don't care about winning. This is gonna be the first ever non-stressful video game, okay? Everything that you do earns you a point, okay? And that then guarantees you to not have your heart rate increase throughout the gaming experience, okay? It's like I'm sitting there playing a video game and my hands are sweaty and I can barely hold the controller and I don't know how to do the dual points. Yeah, thank you, okay? So I know I'm not the only one here. I don't want that in a game. This game will be marketed towards girls and gays who are, as I say in my presentation, inherently cool. We don't have to worry about what I've heard has become sort of standard. Okay, standard, what is this word? Of the two perspective, we have it's like I can't fully ever know where I'm going or what I'm doing when that's happening. I don't want that in a game, and you're not gonna find this in this game. Okay, and there's no competition. No one's gonna win, no one's gonna lose, but everyone wins. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Woo! Yes, thank you so much. So, like Britney Spears says, give me more details. Okay, so this game fucks. That's sort of my thesis for this. And I think that is gonna reach a lot of people, and I think that's gonna speak to a lot of people. And so let's talk about some of the key points, okay? It's easy to get points, okay? Other games, they make it like extremely hard. You have to earn something. You have to find something. You have to talk to someone. None of that here. Anything you do in the game, point, okay? Nothing is stressful, as I mentioned before. I'm quite literally stressed out all of the time. I was crying before we started this conference. And I don't need to go to a game to get more stressed out, okay? We're going to eliminate that here. So by this standard, I can jack off from the Matrix. Oh, sorry, jack out and jack off, yes. And then the last sort of key point of the game that's very exciting that I'm thrilled to talk about is that you can win actual prizes, like things you can actually go and touch with your actual hands, okay? And I'll get to that later. I know that you perked up a little at the real life prizes, and yes, thank you. And we're gonna get there. We really are. So this one half of Team Chaos, in collaboration with Minas Technical and Conglomerate, presents the video game virtual experience chillaxin' hardcore, baby. That's right. This is a hypnotic, sexy, silly, chill, virtual reality game immersive experience where you get to lay back, kick back, and win points in a not stressful gaming environment. All right. Moving on. There are 3 arenas to chillaxing hardcore. We have the kitchen, yum. We have the bedroom, also yum. And we have the bathroom, yum, 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 yum. Okay, so I'm thrilled to sort of go into these different arenas and sort of tell you like what the game can offer you. Let's start with number one. The kitchen chillax virtual oasis. Let's picture this, okay. In your kitchen, you have gigantic fridge. You have a blender, you have a cutting board, you have cookbooks, cutlery. You can make tall sandwiches, you can make sundaes, you can make cheese plates, you can make smoothies or milkshakes. And each recipe that you make will earn you 69 points, okay? And we're gonna get into the points later. You can like chop stuff and there's no dishes. So it's sort of like a way for you to, you know, have all of the benefits of being in a kitchen and none of the mess. Okay, just imagine that with me. Just like be there with me and be here now. And that's what this could be. All right, moving on. Number two, the bedroom. Chillaxing virtual oasis. In your bedroom, you have a giant TV. You have a record player, a vinyl, lots of vinyl to choose from, which is a different experience than any other sort of music experience. You have like a bunch of candles, you have incense you can light, an oil diffuser, and like tons of pills and blankets. I mean, it's like truly a paradise. You can rest with your little virtual cucumbers on your little virtual eyes. You can listen to a meditation tape. You can choose any record you want, but there's no Maroon 5, all right? Thank you. We hate you, Adam Levine. You can watch TV. You can literally jack off. You can watch a show or whatever you want. And every time you do something like that, that will earn you in the bedroom chillax virtual oasis, that will earn you 420 points per activity. All right, moving on to the third. We have the bathroom. Okay, this is very thrilling to me. In your bathroom, you have a gigantic vanity, like a mirror, like a fuck ton of makeup. You have full skincare, a toilet for piss and mud pies, and lots of hair stuff, you know? And you can take a poop, you can take a pee, you can personalize your avatar, like if you know that Barbie video game from like the early 2000s, it's like that, but it's this game, so it's not Barbie. It's yes, thank you so much. And each finished look, or each poop, or each pee will earn you 666 points! Woohoo! All right, and so like, what do the points mean? All right, let's get into the numbers of the whole thing. So 1 point equals 1 ticket. 1 ticket equals $5 US. You head on over to our Chillax Hardcore flagship located near you. They're everywhere. And you can just like buy shit that you see in the game. Like you could buy like a pillow, you could buy like a lipstick, you could buy like a blender or like a fucking like, yes. You could buy like, you know, like what else is there? Like a toner or like a fucking, you know, roast beef sandwich. Like there's so much in the flagship store and we're like very thrilled to share these products with you. So by this point, I'm thrilled that you've come so far with me on my journey and you've sort of, you know, immersed yourself in the experience. And I'm sure you're wondering, you know, as you can see, this game fucks, okay? You didn't think that it would, but now you see. And if you don't see that it fucks, that's on you, okay? Thank you. So how do we pay for this? Is this sustainable? Yeah. This is how we're gonna pay for it. We're gonna murder Jeff Bezos, okay? He has so much money, more than he could spend in so many lifetimes. And with murdering him and redistributing his literal billions of dollars that he literally could not get rid of in hundreds of lifetimes, we will create this gaming experience! So thank you guys so much. I'm thrilled to share this with you. I think that the future is molded by people like you, people who want a non-competitive, non-stressful video game, people who want to see people like Jeff Bezos dead, people who want his wealth we redistributed. So thank you guys so much. I'm thrilled that you have me. I literally couldn't be here without you. And I want to welcome back our incredible, gracious host, Jerry. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Cassiany. I am truly so excited for this future and what gaming is going to mean moving forward. This is such an incredible moment, and I think it's just time we all just take a second and really appreciate what Cassiany has done to give us the opportunity to really not look back, but look forward, and look forward so much to this new game. Thank you so much. And thank you all to our very enthusiastic fans. We are also so excited to bring on our next presentation. Thank you so much. We're so excited today. Our next presentation will be from our Midwest Coast correspondent. I want to go ahead and bring on Nick Sanchez for his presentation. Thank you.
Woo!
Folks, Nick Sanchez here with Secret Handshake, debuting one of our newest projects. That's what we're doing on this episode today. And you know, after the Fire Festival, Doc, and the fiasco and everything, everybody said, you know, even I could plan a better music festival than that. Well, here at Secret Handshake, we're actually going to do it. We're putting our feet to the fire, and we're going to make our own music festival. It is called Secret Handshake's Music Blastravaganza Song Festival. All right, 2019, an SH Studios production. It's going to be the greatest thing that has ever happened to Secret Handshake and possibly the world. All right, it's going to be fresh, it's going to be new, it's going to be exciting, it's going to be the best. But you might be asking, you know, can I even attend this? Where is it going to be held? What's going on? What are the details of this festival? Well, that's what this presentation is about, okay? First of all, the location. Are you going to be able to attend? It's going to be centrally located right at the home base of Secret Handshake in New York City. But there are lots of locations in New York City. Hell, there are lots of locations for music festivals. What is going on? Well, we thought, you know, it's going to be underground. It's going to be fresh. It's going to be new. It's going to be at the place where no one would expect a music festival to be. And that is why it is going to be at the stables where they keep the New York City cop horses. We are going to respect the only good cops, the horses that the human cops ride around on, okay? We're going to have a party at that stable, all right? And it's going to be the greatest music festival that's ever happened. But you know what? Who's going to be even playing at this music festival? Who could possibly come to the Secret Handshake Music Blastravaganza Song Festival? Well, let me tell you, the headliners, Lizzo, Vampire Weekend, and Gorillaz. We spared no expense on the 2019 Blastravaganza Song. 3 absolutely huge artists, but, you know, you can't just have headliners, you gotta have featured acts, all right? And the featured acts are on this list right here. I'm not going to go through them all, but here you can see Barry Manilow. Tom Nook is going to be messing around with the Animal Crossing billboard music thing. The Magic Potato, that's where we throw a potato at a drum set and hope it bounces long enough to make a 25-minute set. You've got Blondie, both the band and the comic strip, playing. We've got Tamika from School of Rock. We've got the Only Mean Red Panda. We've got the City Escape song from Sonic Adventure Battle 2 on it. We've got a refreshing Aperol Spritz. We've got Slavic folklore legend, the Baba Yaga. This thing is going to be huge. Huge names playing at the first ever Blastravaganza Song. But you know what? All music festivals have fantastic acts playing. But, you know, we thought we'd step it up a little bit. What is something that music festivals are missing that award shows have? That's right, a celebrity host. And we thought, you know, we're not just going to have any celebrity. We're going to have the biggest celebrity that Secret Handshake can get our dirty little handshake hands on. And that, of course, is why we have recruited Strega Nona. Celebrity host Strega Nona with a special appearance by Big Anthony. They're going to be doing their famous Too Much Pasta routine. It's going to be fantastic. And they, you know what? They're only going to be doing the main stage, but it's going to be they've got their hosting chops on it. They've got a great group of writers to write them some fantastic material. But that's not even enough. To set Secret Handshake apart and the Blastravagand Song Festival apart from the other music festivals this summer, we are, of course, going to make it interactive. That's right. How are we going to make it interactive? Every single song is going to be a duet. Now, who's the duet going to be with? Are they going to bring on a special guest? Is it going to be one of the other acts on the festival? If so, then other festivals do that, whatever. No. It's going to be interactive with you, the audience. That's right. Every single song is going to be a duet with the artist on stage and a live stream video from one of you watching at home. That's right. A, the festival is going to be live streamed, and B, you are going to have a chance to duet with the likes of the Baba Yaga, with the likes of the Rolling Stones, with the likes of the Blondie comic strip, with the likes of one of the other people on the list that I just showed you. It's going to be incredible. There's not going to be anything like it. And of course, we can't pay for all this ourselves, so we would like to thank our wonderful sponsors, E3, Circuit City, the Great Barrier Reef, Milk Duds, the Dwight Eisenhower Campaign, Smart Water, and the idea of kissing with tongue right here at the bottom. Of course, those are our sponsors. Those are our headliners. Those are our wonderful featured acts. Thank you to Stregonona and Big Anthony for agreeing to host the first ever Blastravagand Song, taking a chance on us at Secret Handshake. Folks, it's going to be the greatest summer ever. This has been Nick Sanchez, and we hope to see you there.
Wow, incredible.
Amazing.
Truly
Amazing.
I'm
so excited.
I'm so excited. I'm sorry if I'm just like, we're back.
Welcome everyone to Secret Handshake Treehouse Live. This is immediately following, of course, the E3 presentation. Thanks to our team in LA.
Yeah, I'm exhausted
so
from
much.
the red eye. We're back in New York.
We're back in New York now.
I'm so tired.
It's always like, I'm glad to be out of the city, and then when I'm back, I'm like,
I'm
why did I miss? I missed
right.
it.
I'm
I missed
so
it.
glad.
I missed it so much.
Yeah.
How did I ever go anywhere else?
How did I ever go anywhere
Absolutely.
else? Okay, yes. Okay, and Clink.
And Clink.
Clink.
Oh my God.
That was truly amazing. I mean, the crowds. It's not
The energy out there and the announcements. How does everybody feel about those announcements?
I am so excited.
It's incredible.
Just truly amazing announcements.
Thank you
so much to our LA team. Thank you so much to Nick. I'm personally just like overwhelmed by the amazing new things that Secret Handshake has.
I'm so excited. I was so blown away by the fans. I was blown away by the ways that they show up for us.
It's incredible. We truly couldn't do this without the fans.
And we couldn't do it. We couldn't do it.
It would be impossible to make content without a fan base.
It's true.
It's so hard. I don't know if you all had a chance to meet this incredible fan. I saw this incredible fan. They were just head to toe dressed as a Secret Handshake.
Oh
just
my
like
tons of cosplay.
I did see that.
A surprising amount of cosplay. For
yes.
E3?
I was like,
I mean, you see a little, but you don't see much.
No, you don't
I
see
was like,
much.
is this Comic-Con or like what's going
Right,
on?
like what was
You
that?
know,
And
like-
it just felt so like
It's incredible.
it
The
just felt
support.
wonderful.
It's
Yeah.
incredible.
I mean, I know it's usually, it's a trade show, but like
Sure.
truly the amount of fan support is just unbelievable.
Wow.
beautiful.
Great.
And that speaks to human nature, I think.
Yeah, and human nature is to love Secret Handshake.
Well, I'm excited to get into some a few different things here tonight, including some reg segs. It says here.
Okay.
It says reg segs.
Are we gonna do Reggie Seggy?
It says
Are
reggie
we
seggies.
doing Reggie Seggies?
It says regular segments.
So
I'm
is this
so
like?
tired to do a Reggie Seggy. I
you
love it.
Are you talking about like a regular segment that we do every single week?
I mean, I guess so. I don't see why not. We
Like,
could go
should we,
immediately to
like-
a regular segment.
The one that we do every single week, where we talk about all the different sort of like things that we consume, like the TV shows, like
Yeah.
the books, like the magazines,
the
perhaps, like the podcasts, like the sort of like movies.
Folks, Nick Sanchez here with Secret Handshake, debuting one of our newest projects. That's what we're doing on this episode today. And after the Fire Festival, Doc, and the fiasco and everything, everybody said, even I could plan a better music festival than that. Well, Here at Secret Handshake, we're actually going to do it. We're putting our feet to the fire, and we're going to make our own music festival. It is called Secret Handshake's Music Blastravaganza Song Festival. All right, 2019, an SH Studios production. It's going to be the greatest thing that has ever...
Long video for
Folks,
so long.
it turns out that our technical team just replayed a video.
Okay.
Oh, what?
What an embarrassing...
You know what? Our technical team works really
They've been
hard.
working so hard.
They've
Thanks
been
to the
working
guys in
so
the
hard.
van.
Incredible job.
We can't
so
say enough.
much.
Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. I know that they're giving me. They're saying they're so sorry right now. They look really apologetic.
Please stop.
No, you don't need
Stop.
to. You do an amazing
You're
job.
right.
You're the lifeblood of this show.
Okay, and they're saying they've got the correct video pulled up. Okay, great. We're gonna go to that.
Amazing.
We're gonna go to that video
Thank you
right
so
now.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is a segment that we do every single week. It's a segment we do every single week where we talk about media, content, things that we watch, things that we read, things that we do both if you like subtitles, things that we listen to, things that we feel, smell, hear, touch, all the senses. And today I'm going to be talking about what is probably going to be consuming a lot of my summer, which is the New Japan Pro Wrestling G1 Climax. They've announced the first couple of people to enter. It's one of the greatest tournaments, one of the greatest yearly tournaments in wrestling. John Moxley's going to be in it this year. Kenta is going to be in it this year, both fresh off of WWE contracts, and it's going to be absolutely bonkers. This is already, we've had 3 entrants announced so far, and already it's being hailed as one of the most hyped G1 climaxes in New Japan Pro Wrestling history. I'm going to be watching it a lot, and since it's in Japan, it's going to be at 2 a.m. all the time, so my sleep schedule is going to get all kinds of messed up, but I think it's going to be worth it. It's going to be a super, super fun time. I'm very excited, and that's my content for this week.
All right.
Wow.
Incredible. The New Japan Pro Wrestling. I have to get in on some of this. I need to.
Yeah, I feel
start-
like we'd love it.
Yeah. I enjoy wrestling, and
I've heard that.
I followed the WWE for a while, and then I got extremely over it. And I really should invest in some of these other places. And it's hard to find an entry point, and I think that maybe this show could be that entry point. Maybe that'll be that for me.
I think that seems very fair.
Maybe this show will be that entry point for me. I'm going to figure out how to watch it. I'm going to check it out. What other tent do we have? Exciting tent. I know we've got a lot because we haven't covered... I don't think we covered any content last week.
We didn't.
No.
I feel like we haven't done tent in a second.
We have a few things on the list. But we've got a lot of things on the list, I feel like.
All right, I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
start
yeah.
off by talking about Pale Hound's newest album, Black Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is absolutely delicious.
It's-
Ellen Kepner, who is the main, I think, singer and songwriter for the band Pale Hound. This album is maybe her third, I think, perhaps.
That feels right. It's the second one I've listened to heavily.
Yeah. It's very, very good.
It is very soft.
It's
and,
very, it's a lot softer than maybe some of her other albums.
Yeah.
It sort of deals a lot with I read a few articles about it, and she sort of talks about her body and sort of embracing body neutrality, as opposed to body positivity, sort of I have this body and it's just okay to just be in this body, and I don't have to be forced to be I love this body all the time, because that can be difficult. She has this amazing song about her partner called Aaron, which I think right now is my favorite song on the album.
It is, yeah. It's
It
really
is
incredible.
exceptionally written. It's very, very good, very, very sweet. I actually saw her perform it live because I went to a free show where Ellen and Harmony Tividad of Girlpool performed each other's music, which was, and I went, and it was free. And it was absolutely, and I just sat on the ground, and they were
Amazing.
right in front of me, and it was incredible.
That sounds, yeah.
which is like a huge benefit of like living in New York. But I remember hearing that song and just being like, this is so good. And now that it's like on the album, and I can actually like know the lyrics and hear it, like listen to it 900 times a day, it's so good.
No, it is really easily one of the best songs on the album, if not the best.
It's so good.
It's so
I think
good.
that you should listen to it
That's
if
lovely.
you haven't listened to it already.
Yeah, no, 100% listen to it. I'm a big fan of Stick and Poke on the album. It's more, so
Excellent.
I love the sort of like poppy lighter numbers,
Yes.
like from her earlier albums, and Stick and Poke is very much that. But between now and the end of summer, I will probably have a shitty tattoo.
Yes. Yeah. I think
You
I'm
should.
due for-
Summer's the time for a stick
Yeah.
and poke.
Yeah, if anyone
really
in that,
is.
genuinely, if anyone in the audience is like good at Stick and Pokes,
Hit us up.
let me know.
What an
I'll
episode.
I'll invite you to a party.
What
Or-
an episode. Oh, let's film it.
Honestly, yeah, why not?
Let's live stream it.
I would literally. Okay,
I
I
was
would
just thinking,
literally
like,
do
come
that.
get drunk at my house, but, like, also, yeah, like, absolutely come give me a Stick and Poke tattoo on the show.
Absolutely,
100%.
you're welcome.
Volunteer your friends, like, let me know.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
I feel like
I also should clarify, I don't have any tattoos.
Yeah.
You can get a Stick and Poke on the show, and it's like, whatever. I have 0 tattoos.
This isn't content, but I did spontaneously get my nipple pierced yesterday.
That's content. That's, like, content in your body.
I thought you were
That one.
It
saving
is
that
now
for show and
contained
tell.
in your body.
This one.
Stuck and poked.
Yeah. I decided to do it, and like within 30 minutes, it was done.
That's the way to go, probably.
I was like,
You weren't
oh,
stressing.
I wasn't. I was actually like so stressed
Yeah.
for like a second.
But if you'd
I
waited
went-
longer, it would
Yeah.
have been worse.
That's
right?
true. And I was like, I was by myself, and I was like, I had gotten off work early, and I was like, do I want to go do this? And I texted my friend who had gotten hers done. I knew I had asked her about it before, and I was like, what's the name of the place that you went to? And it was like extremely on the way, and I was like, went to the site, and it was like, do you want to book an appointment? And I was like, yeah, I do. And then I showed up 30 minutes early to the appointment, and then it happened within 5 minutes. And it was like, there's a needle in my nipple, and, you know, I'm
Yeah.
topless in a basement. Like, it was amazing.
Yeah.
And then I left, and then I had to be on probably one of the most crowded trains I've ever been on in my life. And I was like, okay,
That seems like a nightmare.
yeah, I was like,
That does
is this
feel-
I texted my sibling, and I was like, I think this is like a personalized hell right now. That
Yeah,
like I
it
just got
seems
my
like
nipple
it.
pierced, and then I have to be on a crowded train. But it was a great experience, and honestly, it's not too sore right now, and it looks really good, but I can't show you. Okay.
YouTube would not be happy.
It's reasonable.
Lock up the nipple.
Of all the things that they could get angry about, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
My nipple would be like higher on the list than like white supremacy.
Oh,
100%. Yeah, no
Your
question.
nipple might be higher on the list than like a murder.
Yeah.
I would believe it. Although I don't think any of our friendly fans would report the video. I do think we'd have something there. Something there. I doubt
Yeah.
anyone who saw
And I
it.
love that, and I love that about you.
Oh, it's a
appreciate you so
curated
much.
audience.
Couldn't do
That's
it
why
without
they're
the
so
fans.
small. We've got a bunch more tent on here.
Let's continue.
Oh, yeah.
All kinds of other things to talk about. That's another thing where just like with Nyx, I'm like, I haven't listened to that yet. I saw it on Spotify. I knew it was there.
It's really
I
good.
knew like it was something that I was probably going to listen to at some point, but I just haven't done it yet. And I guess I should.
Black Friday?
Yeah.
I think you would really like it.
I've listened to.
And then Jerry texted me about it,
At
and I
least
was
one of
like-
their other albums.
Because I knew, well, I texted you about it while I was listening to Stick and Poke. I was like,
Oh, that's so
one,
cute.
I know Nini's listening to this album right now.
It's like it's been on repeat.
Has she heard this song?
yeah, it's so good.
Okay, I have 10. I brought my tent as
You've got
props.
a bunch of you got all kinds of
These
books
are all
here.
the same tent. So one of the tents I brought is the Mary Spinster, which I finally broke down and bought because I realized it's not going to be reprinted. It is very, very good. It's a collection of short stories. They're all retellings of classic fairy tales, but with kind of like a
Oh.
spooky, gender bendy, like sort of not gender bendy, but gender queer
Okay.
Element. They're really good. It's by Daniel Mallory Ortberg, who's one of my favorite.
Shit.
One of my favorite writers, like an amazing internet contributor. I listen to his blog, not his blog, but his podcast. Yeah, you absolutely can have a look at it. So it's like retellings of The Little Mermaid, retellings of there's a retelling of like the Frog Princess. There's a retelling of the Snow White. There's a retelling of Frog and Mr. Toad. There's a genuinely disturbing retelling of the Velveteen Rabbit. It is upsetting.
Is it my disturbing retelling, the version of Velveteen Rabbit that I often pitch, where somebody doesn't care about a rabbit and it turns into a doll?
No.
I call it the reverse Velveteen Rabbit,
No.
and it's a horrible tragedy.
Tiny spoiler. It's about a toy rabbit who finds out about how you can become real by stealing the soul of a person.
Cool.
And then it kills a boy.
Cool.
Okay.
It's really good. It's very dark. There, and then there's like occasional stuff about like a lot of like pronoun switching, a lot of like sort of like gender roles being sort of like in a muddle. It's not like very like explicitly genderqueer. It's just sort of muddy with gender, which I think is really lovely. It was written by the author while they were in the process of transition. So
Wow. Okay, Jerry has already given me literally 3 books to take home, but I'm like,
you can have it another time. You can have it another time.
I'm gonna want to borrow that at some point.
We've got a lot of books.
We like books, which brings me to my next content.
More books.
Which is books 1, 4, and 5 of the Lloyd Alexander Chronicles of Prydain, which are books I loved as a children. If you ever saw the Disney cartoon, The Black Cauldron, I've been trying for so long to get my hands on these fucking books. I still don't have books 2 and 3, but I found these 3 in a used bookstore, and I bought them, and I recently reread them, and I love them. They're great. They're silly. They're fun. Good times.
That's so sweet.
I looked at one of these covers, and I said, I don't like this little weird guy. And you immediately,
said, Gurgi is good?
And what I want to clarify is that I was standing in the other room. Jerry could not see the image I was looking at in any way, but I was like, what's the story with this little weird guy in the corner here, right? This friend.
Gurgi is wonderful. Gurgi
Little sort of,
Gurgi occupies a liminal state between human and
I
animal.
mean, really sort of monkey-looking in this one
yeah.
here, but what sort of creature is?
It's truly never explained.
Or maybe almost werewolfian.
Gurgi
I could
is
see
just
that
sort of
also in this illustration. At least. I
Let's
don't know if
see
this is-
Gurgi.
Gurgi is of himself. There is no other Gurgi. Gurgi is just sort of in a space between man and animal, and it's sort of
Manimal.
Well, I guess that's
something-
resolved.
he always something he struggles with, and something
he's
where
manimal.
he has certain like limitations and things, but he has a really, really beautiful heart. And you start off at the very beginning of the first book being like, what's the deal with Gurgi? And then by the end you're like, truly Gurgi is the hero we all should strive to be. I will defend Gurgi to the death. Crunchings and munchings.
How do you spell
spyings
Gurgi?
and cryings, Gurgi.
The name Gurgi is like so fucking funny to me.
I knew it was. I couldn't remember it when I started to tell this little anecdote, and in my head I kept saying Grookey, which is one of the new Pokemon.
Honestly, probably ripped off. These books came out in the 60s.
Wow, they stole those Pokemon.
So like they're not like
Gurgi.
they're not particularly like inclusive. You know what I mean? Like it's all little white kids and Gurgi, but.
Isn't it always little white kids and Gurgi?
But this one's got a cool skull.
Ooh, you guys, I have
Triple H on the front.
You know
of
what?
this one.
Let me tell you guys something. I took advantage of the airplane bar on the way back to New York, and I'm feeling the effects of that.
I resent the idea that the studio wine is equitable to airplane wine.
Oh, that's true. We were first class, and it's very good.
First class.
GLAMOROUS. Yeah. Okay, the best part of that song is her being like, I still go to Taco Bell. I'm like, okay, honestly, relatable. And, like, very, like, Taco Bell is, like, a very loaded sort of, like...
Hard to go to in New York. Hard to go to. Not so many of them around.
And yet,
But
I
the
have-
Taco Bell Cantina's in Times Square.
there is a
so
Taco Bell...
convenient.
There is a Taco Bell Cantina also, sort of like 34th...
That's the one I'm thinking
is
of.
it
sorry.
Herald Square? Or
It's Herald
Penn
Square. It's not
Station?
Times Square. It's 34th. I'm absolutely
Maybe Penn
lying.
Station.
I'm lying to the audience.
Remember Taco Bell to Herald Square.
I have ordered Taco Bell to my apartment before, which is like amazing. Like, which
Yeah.
makes me be like, you know, I don't really think I can claim any aggression at that point. You know, it's like I get Taco Bell delivered. It's like, is it really that bad? It is, but you know, it's great to have that.
New York is a strange.
Yeah.
Strange.
Anyways.
I'm sure we have more content.
Yeah, well, Jerry and I talked about this before the show, but I read
yes.
Samantha Irby's book, Meaty.
Yes.
Her first book of essays.
Which I think Jerry's brought as content before.
Really?
Not that you can't now.
But
Well, it kind of feels like I can't now.
You
This is
absolutely
perfect.
can.
It's a perfect follow-up.
yeah, no,
I'm
we're
just kidding.
sharing
Yeah.
the tent.
Yeah,
I'm
so
into
one
the
of the
tent.
books that she gave me was Samantha Irby's second book, We're Never Meeting in Real Life, which I'm also very excited to read. Another book of essays. Meaty was excellent. I think that Samantha Irby, a writer, blogger, she also, maybe if you know the TV show Shrill, she wrote the 4th episode, which is the pool party episode. Which I absolutely loved. That
Amazing.
show, I was undone. There are excellent critiques of it, but that episode is a great episode.
Yes.
I really enjoyed the book. She's just like very like raw, very honest, very like upfront about how she moves through the world as like a fat, black, queer woman.
Yeah, that's not like hypertextual in Meaty, but
Yes.
it is absolutely, I think, where she was at when she was publishing the book.
Yeah, yes. And she also has Crohn's disease and talks at length about that. And
great.
it's very good. Like,
Yeah.
there are things about it that are sort of like maybe a little dated, but I think that her perspective is super valuable nonetheless.
Yeah, I think she's amazing. She has such an amazing voice.
Fucking hilarious. Like, there were many times where I
my
was like
God.
reading it and like laughing out loud.
Yeah. No.
And people were around me like, what's she doing? And I was like, you can't see. You know, you buy the book. Pay her.
give her the money.
But,
Um,
yeah, really good.
Yeah, she's
Would
phenomenal.
recommend.
Incredible.
And then I'll be back in 6 months to tell you about the second book.
Great.
Because Jerry lent me the book like 6 months ago. Anyways, any more time?
Are we turning to me for more 10?
Yeah, you got more?
Sure. We've got a bunch of stuff in the dock.
Give me more.
Ten.
Give me more. Remember when I
Yeah,
referenced
great.
that?
I do remember that.
In LA,
Yeah.
and now we're back in New York.
Oh my God, LA was
It's
so
quick.
long ago. Oh
my
feels
God.
Like I know it was just like
I got a tan.
Oh my God, you really did.
maybe you're glowing.
Thanks. I guess another thing, I don't think I talked about this show, or this on the show, I should say, last week or previously. I guess the album 1000 Gex is something that I got a little bit obsessed with for a little while.
Yeah.
It's the only one I know. It's the only one I know.
That's how it goes.
That's the only song I know, and I clearly know it.
But that is one of the songs from it. It's an album that's like less than a half hour in length, and it's just wild. It's really a lot, and it's very fun. I find that I smile when I listen to it.
Which is impressive.
I think it's fun and funny. I think it's a good time, and I enjoy it. It gets me pumped up. It is every
very funny.
genre all at once.
Yes.
So it's
I woke up one Sunday morning to
It was when I discovered it. It was when I discovered this album.
It was like 10 a.m., I want to say.
It was-
And I genuinely would have believed that Harper had 15 cups of coffee.
But I was, in fact, in bed. I just
and
had
like
my
a
headphones
couple
on
like
with my
Xanax, like just like the happiest, most energetic, just like I've been listening to this album, and I was like,
phone. I was like,
what the fuck is
it was very early, and I was immediately like, I know it's kind of early for this music.
And I was like, what does that mean?
But let's try it. And then we played it, and you told me you thought it might always be too early.
Two things. No, you played Ringtone. What's it called?
Is that the first one I played?
That's the first one you played.
I believe it
Which
is
is one of
titled
the
Ringtone.
most accessible songs on the
Easily
album.
one of the most
And
accessible.
I was like, no, this is lovely. This is fun. It's like, I could see maybe it's a little early for it, but it's great. And then you played for me the one with all the sounds.
It's hard to say which one you mean by that. It's
I
hard
think
to
it was
know.
the title track. It was the one with all the gecks.
Geck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little wild.
Geck,
That
Geck,
was
Geck, the title track.
Kind of goes.
As one would guess, on the album
Kinda-
1000 Gex by the
kinda
band
goes.
100 Gex. And to that one I did say, and I still say, it may always be too early for this
Yeah,
song.
sure. And you wouldn't listen to it necessarily on its own, but I think
No,
that,
I think it's a nice reprieve within the loop of the album.
I think that it works great.
But
It's a lot
on
of
its
fun.
own.
It has the song "Stupid Horse," which is a
Stupid
ska
Horse is
song.
great.
Which is a ska song.
Yeah. The thing that is so funny is that Harper also sent it to me at a time where I was like hungover, and it's like
It was the same-
No.
It wasn't.
It was the same morning.
Yeah, it wasn't really even like that early. Like it could have been maybe like 11:30 or something, but like I was hungover, so like it was early, whatever time it was, and I played it, and I was like, yeah, absolutely fucking not. Like I like literally, I actually like this is making. It's like, you know, it's not Hair of the Dog. Okay, it was like.
And I know that we haven't really given a sense of the audio, but I do think that what the gesture you were just making is pretty representative.
Yeah.
I do think that's actually a very representative image, and I do think that actually explains it quite well.
It's like EDM, but all
In
the
a-
womp womp womps are words.
So Harper was like, "Did you listen to this?" And I was like, "Listen, I've known Harper for a long time, and like, there is like a deep trust there that like if he sends me something, like I'm like I feel like I trust it, like I'm gonna listen to it, and that he knows I'm gonna enjoy it and get something out of it." But I was like, "Yeah, I can't fucking do that right now. I'm hungover as shit. Like,
It's
I
so-
can't." But I think that you should.
It's so much.
Listen to it.
But it
Because
is, yeah.
It's very funny. Like
It's a lot. You have to, as I think what I said for you was, you have to give it a chance.
Yeah.
You have to give it a chance.
Yeah.
It is, and I will say, Ringtone gets stuck in my head. It's probably, again, the most accessible. That gets stuck in my head. Stupid Horse is fun.
It's great. Yeah.
Geck, Geck, Geck is never okay. And I don't know any other songs on the album.
Let me see. What else is Money Machine?
Oh, I like Money Machine. Money Machine's good.
How long is the total?
It's on. Let me
Isn't
look.
it like 20 minutes?
It is
23
23 minutes.
Yeah.
It's 23 minutes.
Give it a shot.
I
Give
got
it a shot
23
when
minutes.
you're feeling receptive.
Yeah, it's just like, you
I
know,
take even less time to, you know.
it's hard to get a sense. I'm not going to look up. It's hard to get a sense
You say
of.
it as though you think it should take someone 35 minutes to, like, you know. Also, do not, under any circumstances, do not masturbate to this album.
Bet my money on a stupid horse, I lost that. So I ran out to the track to get my cash back.
All right, listen. We're not going to
think that's all
play.
we're
We're not
allowed
going
to
to play a
play.
lot. That's just the very opening of Stupid Horse. Just the very
great.
opening of Stupid
Stupid
So you
Horse.
can
Great.
feel the sort of
So you can
like,
get one quick vibe of the
vibe.
energy. Yeah, absolutely. It's on the streaming services. Just listen to it. Just give it a chance.
It's honestly, many of the songs are delightful.
All right, what's next? What's next?
Kick it.
What
Get
else
the
is
door.
there? Did I say anything else?
No. No, it doesn't look like it.
That's because all of my tent is now music and books.
Is any of this
because
interesting to you?
I'm like,
Nice.
you know, old.
We saw Booksmart. It was great.
It was fun, yeah.
Where
I
Had a
really
great
liked
time.
it. We saw it at the cinema nearby.
We saw it a couple weeks ago. This is the list has been expanding.
Booksmart honestly was lovely. It was way better
was
than I
fun.
expected it to be.
It was a good time.
I
It
want
was
to
funny.
see it.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't perfect, but it was delightful. I loved it. It was very much geared towards like nerdy, like.
It was a hit in the theater.
Yeah. Oh my God, I have not been in a theater where people laughed more.
Oh, that's so cute.
I mean, and our theater was
It got
very
laughs in
much
the room, and
a femme like theater. Like it was a lot of like women and femmes, and like
It's
it
true.
was
We actually-
crushing.
We actually went like, is that Nene? When we like we
Oh.
saw there was a person that from the back looked a lot like
Right,
you.
and they were like clearly on a date. I was like, is Nene on like a Tinder date like right
Oh, that's so cute. No.
No, but it wasn't. There's all kinds of E3 news, but I don't know that that's a very. I've
now? We've
been.
already covered it.
You know,
I mean,
I've gotten the
welcome to
note
Treehouse.
over and over again that no one but me cares about the video game content, as has been made clear by Nene's presentation earlier. So totally fair, totally fair. I did play a little bit of
Don't
the.
know what you're talking about.
I did play a little bit of the Fallout Battle Royale mode that they just released, and
Battle Royal or Battle Royale?
I mean Battle Royale. I feel like people say Battle Royale. but
Battle nobility.
I don't know. It's a number of people enter and then
Battle
they
with
shoot each
cheese?
other, and then the last one who gets shot the least
Battle quarter pounder.
is the big winner. But battle. Okay.
I would love a quarter pounder from McDonald's right now.
McDonald's, Taco Bell. We've got kind of
Apparently Burger King's running scams.
Burger King. Did you hear about the Burger King in Brooklyn that was sending out
No.
real meat burgers when people ordered Impossible Burgers?
No.
Folks.
Oh, did everyone have diarrhea or sick?
I mean, I imagine people were wildly upset. I would have been. I don't know. I would think that there probably were some things. I think the account I saw was like at least one person saying like I ate two before I realized because like they
the point
advertise it
is-
tasting like meat.
Right. You're like, whoa, this tastes like meat.
Burger King is supposed to be, I think, offering the Impossible Burger at some point.
They offer it at many locations now.
But it's
What?
not
mostly
here.
like West Coast locations, but I don't think they offer any in New York yet.
No, it's not here, but they had it on like
Heading
their
to Twitter to see the hot,
They had it on their
hot
like
takes.
Seamless or Grubhub
Yeah.
or one of
It was
those.
like a
those might be
minute
the same
ago.
thing. But it was an ordering service. It wasn't in store, but they had the Impossible Burger listed. And I guess the justification that they've been using is that they were doing like replacements, and that the delivery person was supposed to inform you that your Impossible Burger had been replaced with a regular Whopper. But obviously that didn't happen, because why would that happen? And also that's not a swap that makes any sense.
Right.
But of course it reminds me of times when we've ordered from places, ordered things that were like advertised as vegetarian and then received them with chicken in them.
Yeah.
And then like called up and been like, hey,
Oh my
why
God.
does this have meat in it? And then
They were like, we'll
those
send you a
people
new one.
sent it with meat again. They sure did. So I know that there's bad,
Right. Like,
Stuff.
I'm not saying that like this is like a burn down Burger King moment.
and it's a specific Burger
Right.
King. Whatever.
But
I'm
it-
not here to defend Burger King. Fuck
Right.
Burger King. I don't care.
Fuck the monarchy.
But like,
Yeah.
I mean, listen, they're the first fast food restaurant making an effort at vegetarian.
Okay,
patties.
I guess, but I don't think that that's...
Listen, I'm genuinely like, why doesn't McDonald's have like vegetarian
It's
options?
fucked up.
It's weird.
Isn't that just like honestly just like bananas?
Yeah,
like
no, it's
listen,
really-
It's weird.
I mean, if I go
Pure-
to one
I'm
of those,
like-
I get breakfast. Because
Yeah.
I can have it. Yeah.
Yes, and I'm like purely like anti-capitalist. So I'm not like capitalize off of vegetarians and vegans, but I'm just like McDonald's.
You
I'm
could.
like, what? Like I'm like even Taco Bell like has, you know, like you can do a lot
get
of like
a bean and
meatless.
cheese there.
Yeah.
I think that's or you,
You
can get
know-
a bean burrito there that I think is technically vegan actually.
Yeah,
At
I
Taco
still-
Bell.
I-
Not obviously
yeah.
not bean and
I
cheese, but just
do
bean.
eat meat, and you can cancel me for that. But like, I have a lot of vegetarian friends, and like, I'm a lesbian, and like, and it's like I'm like, oh my God, I fucking love McDonald's. Like, I love fast food. Like, I love a mystery meat. Like, I love the way it tastes, and I don't want to know what it is. And like, I'm just like, I love McDonald's, and my vegetarian friends are like, you know, I like the fries. I'll get, you know, like and ice cream if the ice cream machine is working. But it's like there's nothing for me to eat there, and I'm like, wow.
If
that
McDonald's
is-
did like a seitan version of their nuggets,
I mean,
I would never leave.
No, chicken nuggets are like the thing that was perfected so long ago in the vegetarian
Yeah.
like frozen
McDonald's
items.
Morningstar chicken nuggets.
They're good.
Are
They can make them in their 5 iconic shapes if they need to.
I want it. That is honestly what I want. What I truly want.
Like, why
is,
not?
Is like a seitan, like baked chicken,
Yes.
McDonald's nugget.
They can
like,
do
I love McDonald's goddamn
They can
chicken
charge
nuggets
more for
with
it.
honey.
Yes.
Yeah, I will pay more.
Yeah, of course. Who wouldn't?
I know this
I
is
would.
not a hot take, but like McDonald's, will you make me a nugget?
Come on.
In the chat, our correspondent at large, Nick Sanchez, saying McDonald's should have bananas.
Nick,
Those
fuck
are,
off.
Those, to be fair to Nick, those are vegetarian.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, like, depends on the banana.
I do sometimes refer to it as the meat of the banana, but
Yeah.
but no, it's a
a
fruit.
funny thing that I do with this child that I nanny that he absolutely loves is that after school, you know, he'll have a snack, and a lot of the time he'll do sort of like banana and melted chocolate chips, which I'm like, okay, love that. You're a genius, and I will make it for you.
Wait, how did the chips get melted on the banana?
No. I put it in a little. There's like a tall plastic container of chocolate chips in the walk-in snack closet, and I pour the chocolate chips in, and then I stick it in the microwave for 30 seconds. Take it out, little 30 seconds, 30 seconds, and then it's a dip sort of situation in the ramekin. But
Okay,
he
so
asks,
it's all chocolate, no fountain.
yes. So he asks for banana melted chocolate chips, and I, you know, pick the banana off, and I sort of do like, hello, you know, and I'm like, oh, Nolan is here. Oh, or whatever the child's name is, you know.
Child dies. Child loves it.
You know, I'm like, he's extremely busy. Like, he literally cannot take your call, and he's like, I can take it. And then I hand the phone to him, and then he hangs up by peeling the banana.
Incredible.
Amazing.
It's an amazing act that we do for just us.
You two should
Beautiful.
go on the road.
And we've talked
I
about
don't know that this child's mother would approve.
it. She wouldn't.
But if she did, what an act!
She'd be like, do not cross state lines with my child.
Yeah, she's like,
You cannot go to New Jersey.
yeah, she doesn't want me to.
Uh-huh.
But it's a fun little thing that we do. Does McDonald's not already have bananas?
They have apple slices.
It's weird to assume that they do.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm
what
sorry, does
McDonald's is up
bananas
to.
just...
I will say,
Does McDonald's not sell plums?
Do you know the place
Can you
that
not get a
sometimes
mango
does
at
have
McDonald's?
bananas? I believe Dunkin' Donuts will occasionally have a banana.
That
And that makes
sense.
Sorry,
sense to
just
me.
Dunkin'. Sorry.
That makes sense to me,
I
yeah.
believe they sometimes have a banana.
That's a be fast move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like a breakfast place, I guess.
Yep.
So like, yeah.
I just found out apparently Shake Shack has like breakfast sandwiches. If you go in the morning.
Oh, I knew that because I've been in an airport before with
Yeah,
one.
yeah. I've only seen it in airports. One of my friends, we were at an airport. We were traveling to the same place, and he was like, "Oh, I had Shake Shack for breakfast," and I was like, "Oh, little bird." He was like, "No, I had a breakfast sandwich." I was like,
Ooh.
"I didn't know. I didn't know."
Yeah. Should we keep talking about fast food?
I love fast food, and I miss it.
What's your like favorite? Like, can we go into this? Like,
We can try.
So, what's
Yeah.
your like? What is your top fast food like go to? Like, you pass by
Like
it, you're like,
fast
I want
fast
it.
food.
I want it all the time.
like fast food?
Yeah, it's tricky because
It's
I have
hard.
one answer, and it's not one that I'm proud of,
What is it?
Hit me.
and I'm not 100% sure it counts.
Okay.
Oh,
be the
I know
judge
what
of
it's gonna
that.
be.
Yeah, Jerry probably already knows what it is, and I know that there are problems here.
Excuse me.
I know
E.
that there are...
coli.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
It's not actually the one that you're
Oh,
thinking of.
what are we thinking of?
Based on that, it's not the one you're thinking of.
And now I know. And I was like, is it that one?
Uh-huh.
And then she said that, and I was like, it's that one. And then you were like, it's not that one.
I don't know it. I don't know what I'm.
Hey,
I don't know what's
based
about
on
to happen.
how we haven't defined anything, any of us could be wrong at this point.
I don't know what's
any
about
of
to
us,
happen.
What is
including
it?
and especially me. But I would say that for me, Jimmy John's.
Oh, there
I don't
are
know if it
problems.
counts.
Yeah, I don't know if it does either, but
And there are some
Actually-
problems there. That's not a good. That's not a good
Actually,
company.
even though it's not, I think fast food is often synonymous with sort of like burgers, fries, something greasy.
Mm-hmm.
But Jimmy John's, their sort of thing is like sub so fast you'll freak.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I am
I
definitely...
love Jimmy John's.
Oh, they've got
I mean,
I don't
I
want to go
think-
into it because it's all very alleged, and I don't know much about it. It's hearsay. I haven't done the research.
Sure, it's alleged.
The picture of the owner
alleged
like
photos.
fucking a dolphin or something.
He tricked the dolphin. Okay, what?
But but genuinely, like big
genuinely.
game hunting and stuff like
No,
that.
yeah, he's disgusting.
Yeah, no. So like,
For sure.
I feel much guilt about my love of Jimmy John's. But
Yeah.
like,
Right. Well,
there are
I
none
would
in
just
New
say
York City.
right, exactly. Which is why I would just say deli sandwich. Deli sandwich.
So tell us what is your ideal
I
order at a
refuse.
Jimmy John's?
I refuse to talk about it because I'll be mocked
Why?
because of my.
Is it
dark
just like bread and mayonnaise
wants.
and like
You know
lettuce?
exactly what
is
Harper
it?
gets.
I mean,
No, I
you're
don't.
missing like
One
ingredient.
Harper gets hero bread,
Yes.
mayo,
Ooh, leave the
provolone,
bread in.
lettuce,
Leave the bread in.
cukes. We're done.
I tried to
Honestly,
talk over that so everybody wouldn't hear the order.
I will not crucify you for that. That sounds great.
It's simplistic. It's lovely. The
Fresh.
cukes are relatively.
You get
little bit of
almost
cream.
exactly the same thing.
I get it with avocado and tomato, which is a whole different meal.
Ooh, that's what I would get.
And then I always have a bag of barbecue chips on hand to stuff for flavor.
Oh my god, I just remembered that they have chips called skinny chips,
Jimmy
which
John's.
I used to get exclusively in college because
Now, just
No,
to
I
be
will
clear,
say, at Jimmy John's, I do not get the avocado. I just get the turkey tom. And then I
Turkey tom.
pick the cucumbers off and eat them as an as an appetizer. And then I eat
okay, I won't say what I was going to say because it was relevant to what was being said in the moment,
What?
not something several seconds before. We've now missed the opportunity.
we
those. Oh, we're
missed
talking
it.
about our specific deli? Or
I
the
was
skinny-
just going to say that I believe they are called, and we should give them credit, thinny chips now.
Oh, that's true. It is thinny chips.
Not skinny chips.
But it used to be.
How is
thinny chips.
how
it's
is that
better.
better?
It's better. It's
Yeah, I would get those, and then I would get like a turkey tom. They used to have the sprouts because sometimes you
I
just
don't
want to
like a
feel like a
sprout.
horse.
that's too
I
much.
do want to hear like a,
I
if
think
I
I
want
did
to feel
too
like a
much.
horse, I want to eat straight Timothy.
Do they do?
This is a type
do they
of
do the
pie.
sprouts all the time now?
No, now I feel like they don't have
It's
the
the
sprouts
cubes
at
now,
all.
it's
Had
Cutes.
trouble with the sprouts.
The sprouts, well, because the sprouts would go in and out because of E. coli all the time.
Was that the E. coli? Now, was that what you were referencing?
No,
Because I thought you
was
meant
referencing
Chipotle.
Yeah.
Which
I thought
is,
you meant Chipotle.
We are both. It's the only.
But it's so weird.
It's like
because
the only national chain we eat at right
what
now.
do you eat? Do you eat
Oh, well,
at
Dunkin'.
Chipotle?
We still eat at Chipotle. Oh, you
There's a
did it
Chipotle
sometime.
that's pretty close to here.
I
So sometimes.
love
still eat
Chipotle. I
at
had it
Chipotle.
like just the other week.
Yeah, we eat
But-
it like every 2-3 weeks.
When Harper and I were hanging out, like in high school and college, Harper would get. I feel like you wouldn't get an order that you would get now, because you would get extra sour cream. Would you do that now?
I would not get extra sour cream. And I don't know that I necessarily asked for extra at the time. I just wanted a reasonable portion comparative
You
to
feel like they were stinting you on
the rest of the ingredients in the bowl. And so, no, I would say I do not ask. I don't ask for extra sour cream.
But do you
Anymore.
every once in a while go like, a little more?
No, I don't think I do. But I guess you two would be the ones to tell me.
I don't know. I was asking. Number one, I do spend a fair amount of time at Chipotle with you. And number two, I was
we
asking.
love it.
We honestly, again, it is truly at this point in time the only national chain I eat at more than once every 2 months.
It's honestly
More
like,
than once a year.
Yeah.
It's the
the
only
thing I
national
love
chain I eat
about-
at more
and the
than
thing I love about
maybe
Chipotle-
Starbucks. Maybe Starbucks.
The thing I love about Chipotle is that like I am a big fan of the burrito bowl and chips.
Yes,
Yeah.
100,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah.
And it's like
You
if
go veggie, you get free guac.
Yes, and if you eat the whole thing, it's very filling and delicious.
It's a lot.
and if you don't eat the whole thing, you have like multiple meals.
You can make it two. You can make it two.
I've
I've
had
made it three.
Chipotle. Sometimes when I have a Chipotle day, it's like this is gonna be the thing that I eat all day.
It's great for that.
It's
It's
so
truly great
good.
for
I
being
get-
like, I'm gonna grab this
Yeah.
at like 4 and then we're set.
I love to get it on a day when
is
I don't know if I'm gonna have time to eat dinner the next day.
Yeah,
Like I'm
Yeah.
gonna get home late.
Yeah.
Like, it might be like 9 p.m. when I get home. Like I might be in a good mood.
Sure.
I'm
Clink.
gonna have Chipotle tonight, and then tomorrow when I get home, I'll just have a little snook. A little.
Yeah, and I'll eat it cold.
Oh, it's good cold.
It's
You gotta get the
honestly,
right.
it's honestly good cold. The guacamole is brown. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
It's
you
so
get it on the
good.
side, and then it's in a separate
Your
cup.
lettuce is a little wilty.
I'll eat it. I don't care. It's so good. Mm-hmm. What would you say your number one fast food restaurant?
I mean, it has to be Chipotle.
Well, I
think it is
mean, now I would say Chipotle and Jimmy John's are the ones I eat, but I feel like they don't really count as like fast food. Like those are like fast cash. Like if we're talking like the big hitters, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're talking burger places in between Shake Shack and Five Guys,
Okay.
neither one do I eat real burgers at anymore.
Sure.
And then like honestly, I mean, I haven't eaten at a McDonald's in like 10 years.
I love
Not a McDonald's, at Burger King.
Yeah.
I cannot wait until they have the real Impossible Burger. I'm gonna have to do a bunch of vetting apparently.
Right. Well, I do know what an Impossible Burger looks and tastes
Yeah.
like, luckily, so.
But then, like, when I leave New York and, like, I go visit, like, my mom or something, like, we'll usually stop at McDonald's, and I love that. I live for
Yeah.
a McGriddle. Because, again, I always go
My
in for breakfast because
God.
there's not an option.
My-
I live for a McGriddle.
Yeah, my sibling and I are 3 years apart in school. So freshman year of high school was their senior year of high school, and they were like fully like, I'm not going. And so I was like, me either, because you're my ride. So we would go to McDonald's in the morning and get McGriddles and hash browns and Coca-Cola at 8 in the morning.
Well, you
and
gotta get the large for $1.
I mean, it's a steal.
I mean, the joy comes for free.
And it was so fucking good. I'm a sausage biscuit kind of girl with the hash brown, and now I'm like, I need the egg and cheese, sausage, egg and cheese. But I grew up on the sausage biscuit. My family is a big McDonald's family, like big time. I'm getting the Happy Meal. I'm 3 years old.
Well,
Like,
and the closest McDonald's for us was 30 minutes away, so it was always like a special.
Yeah.
Like we were like, oh, we're in like Towanda, like let's stop for McDonald's. Like it's okay, it's a special occasion.
yeah,
So like,
yeah. I love it. I genuinely love fast food. I guess my number one, like, is McDonald's. Although I think that Wendy's is like better quality. Oh, do you disagree?
Wendy's is trash.
I haven't eaten at a Wendy's in a long time. I used to think that it was probably the superior of the like traditional maybe top 3 or 4 brands
Yeah.
of fast food. It was probably the
No.
We had like a good Wendy. We had a good Wendy's.
Maybe this
near
is
my
maybe
house.
this is a Wichita thing, but like. There are rat heads in their chili. That's the thing I remember from my childhood. There was a finger in their
you
chili once.
remember getting a rat head in
No,
your
I remember
chili
the news
in your
item. I
childhood.
remember the news item. There was a rat head and a finger in the chili, all between
I do remember
the
that
ages of
finger
me being
story.
5 and
I
15.
remember that finger story. I
And
remember
is that real?
I mean,
Yeah.
who knows?
I've never had a good burger
I
from
haven't
there.
looked
It's
it up.
always disgusting. The chicken
Welcome
nuggets
to
are
Wendy's,
gross.
home of the good burger.
Their fries are fine. Their Frosties are good.
The Frosties fuck.
If my friends make me go to Wendy's, I would get a Frosty and fries, even when I was like,
Where was I? Oh, my girlfriend Emma and I were house sitting for Gabs, who was on the show last week, and their partner Leah. We were house sitting a couple weeks ago, and there's a Wendy's near their apartment, and Emma went and got Wendy's for us while I went and did an errand, and I came back and I got a spicy chicken sandwich.
oh.
The spicy chicken sandwich at Wendy's, yeah, I mean, okay, I don't even need to speak for her.
Everybody wants
She's-
those nuggets back, right?
it's so good. The fries are good, and then I got a burger also because I was like so hungry, and then I got to the point where I was like, if I eat this, I will throw up, but I ate it anyway, and I didn't throw up. But it's like, I think it's like better quality, but like McDonald's is like, when I'm eating McDonald's
Yeah,
burger, it's not
it's
that I'm like,
just-
I don't ever think like, oh, I'm having a burger right now. It's like I'm having McDonald's. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I will say,
That's
I
an
used to,
interesting
like,
thought.
my McDonald's move used to be 4 nuggets, 1 McDouble,
Yes.
a small fry, and a small milkshake.
That's an
It's
incredible
like
order.
a
Would you like some
sampler,
more?
but it's not it's honestly not an outrageous amount of food.
The thing that I love about being an adult is that, like, I can go to a fast food restaurant and, like, be like, you know.
Give me one of everything.
I can get whatever the fuck I want.
Don't call your server bitch, but like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you can get anything, folks. That's gonna be the episode. I
We're
gotta
all
tell
big
you.
kids now.
Clink.
Loves.
Thank you so much
Bad
for
luck.
tuning into E3.
None of
Wow,
it
thanks
sparkles.
for coming out
Thank
to
you so much for
E3,
coming out to
everybody.
E3. Thank you for joining the Secret Handshake Treehouse. We appreciate you, our fans, so much. We couldn't be pushing the envelope forward in this way without you all.
We couldn't.
There's no
It
way
means so much.
that we could be redefining the realm of Secret Handshake content at Elemental, especially Electric, E3 without all of you.
And I don't think we ever said this. I don't think this ever was said. So I will put this one out here because this is an exciting announcement. One final announcement to end. Everyone, you may have heard the rumors. But it's absolutely true. In the coming months, the show is going to begin to feature significantly more Nick. Folks, we're talking up to 400% more Nick in the coming months.
Yes, cannot wait. Truly. I'm so
400%.
I mean,
400%
I don't know. That number
more.
came from nowhere whatsoever, but that is the number
From
that we're
our
going to
team.
use, everybody. That's what our team's been telling us.
And that's
Our
what the
team
team's been
has done the
saying.
math.
And we
They've
can't
run
thank them
the
enough. We
team.
couldn't do it without them, and we
Oh.
couldn't do it without you, the fans.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for watching, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Secret Handshake, we're here on Wednesday nights. Okay, there needs to be a song.
Hey, what's that sound? It's Secret Handshake coming around. We got Secret Handshake E3 specials. Everybody's having a great old time. It's Secret Handshake, Secret Handshake, Secret Handshake. And we were in LA